Ooh, welcome back to Disabled and Prepping, and today is Med Reminder Day and my refill day. So I need to refill this, so I figured while I'm doing it, we could sit and chit chat just a bit, or whatever. So I'm gonna fill my magnesium because that helps with my, it helps a little bit with my dystonia. So, I haven't found anything that really helps completely, but there's a few things that have a tad bit of help that I do notice that if I don't take it, I have a little bit more dystonic episodes than I normally would with them. So that's what I do. I try what I can, and if it makes a little bit of difference, I try to stick with it. I wish that they would come out with something that could actually help us that have dystonia. But the U.S. doesn't seem to want to do much about it. They don't have much research, at least that I found out. Europe has a lot more. So they're actually trying to do things to help find things that might work and other things that they're trying to do. So hopefully, the magnesium always leaves a powdery dust on my hands. So then I'm going to put my generic ZQuil in, which helps me sleep a bit. It due to the dystonia and the shaking, which happens a lot more at night when I'm trying to relax. There's things that I need to do to try to help me get to sleep and to stay asleep as much as possible during the night, because otherwise it makes my next day even worse if I am not got enough rest. So I know some of you that have weekly meds that put theirs in a weekly reminder box, and there's others that do monthly. There's some that don't have meds at all, which is great. I wish I didn't have any meds anymore, but gotta do what I gotta do, you know? So this is a diabetes meds that I was given instead of the shots, because the shots that I was taking, they can't get right now due to supply chain, or then they could get one of like a version of it, like a lower dose, and then so we changed to that, and then they couldn't get either one of them. It was my Trulicity, which actually trained my body to use the insulin that my body produces. So it was kind of sad that I can't use that one anymore. But it was also very touchy, so like if it got too cold, it would kill whatever was in it that helped. And you couldn't keep it out of the refrigerator, so it was kind of, oops, I gotta notify pharmacy of that one. Actually, I have mine on autofill, so I don't really have to remind them. I try to remind them, though, because sometimes it gets sent to the wrong pharmacy. Now, these are my vitamin D, so I gotta find, and I take them on Mondays, so I gotta go on the Mondays. 9 is over here. Let's see, 16. Where's the 16? 15, there's 16 and 23, and I don't have enough to finish that. I need one more. They only give me 4, and sometimes there's 5 Mondays. So I will. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So then I got my muscle relaxer that helps with reducing some of the dystonic issues. So they're so small. I have a hard time dropping them in that little thing. So, and I got 2 different shapes right now because the last one had a different shape. So it's crazy. So I had a few left of those. I would have normally vacuum sealed them for future, but I forgot and just dumped them together. So I don't usually have too many extras, so it takes a while to store up to vacuum seal because I don't want to vacuum seal 2 little tiny pills. So whatever. How's everybody's day been going? I know I'm doing this at night, but you will probably see it at 4 o'clock or whenever you guys happen to see my videos. But how was your day? Did you do anything interesting? I'm stuck inside, so I am very interested in what people are doing right now. Because, I can't do anything, so... So it gets a little hard. So, anybody watch any interesting videos or channels? This is another. They got me on several different diabetes meds. So, because my diabetes doesn't like to abide by their medications. So these are so slippery. They have like a super slippery coating over them. Makes them very hard to pick up. I could get these bubble packed, but I hate the bubble packing thing. And the last time I did that, they're supposed to charge you per prescription, not per time they bubble pack. But they last time I had it done, which was long time ago, they were billing me every time they bubble packed stuff. So I stopped that because I was like, I'm paying more in co-pays than I should be, and I didn't like that. And I tried talking to them about it, but they wouldn't do it, or they wouldn't change it. So I changed. I decided that was enough. So I can do it myself. I have problems with some of the slipperier pills, but I have this little guy, and it's got those little prongy things. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. The little prong things, this little grabber. So if I really have problems with it, which I do sometimes with my hands, because they swell up, and they're kind of swollen today, but not as swollen as they are sometimes. So, which is what I just did. Okay. I have 2 things of one of them, because actually I don't know why. Anyways, I'm just trying to get them all during one shipping. So, because they're doing some of my meds shipped and some of my meds delivered, which always goofs up things. But the pharmacy changed their policy, so I have to deal with what I got, because it's not like I can just go to Walgreens whenever they're available. So and Walgreens was deciding when they felt I needed my medications and when they didn't. And so I was like, first of all, I'm on Medicare, Medicaid. So they never give you prescriptions ahead of time, you know? They just don't. And Walgreens was saying that I got them too often, which is a crock of you know what, because of the way Medicare and Medicaid works. So there was times that I was not getting my prescriptions like I should, and then I wouldn't know about it because they were always coming like one here, one there, you know, and it was just like, hello, can we get them all together? And so I literally tried for years to get them to align them right, which shouldn't. Oh, I dropped one again. I'll have to get that when I get out, or when I move after the video. This one is 100 milligrams for the day at Ibotta, so and I'm supposed to be on 3, so I'm taking the 3 of the 100s, and I wouldn't even make it because I have one here and one there, so I will pack that up for emergencies because it's not actual enough for the prescription. So we'll go to the ones that the ones that they have me on now. I do have a lot of meds right now, but I also have several supplements, so not all meds, thank God. I am trying to figure out how to get hello brain, get back on the hamster, get back on the wheel. To get the MCT oil on a continual basis, and the wild lettuce, because both those seem to help a little bit too, and every little bit helps with my dystonia. So I'm always grateful when I do find something that has a little help. No matter what amount of little help it was giving, it's better than it's better than no help at all. I got double packed here. Whoa, don't tip over. Alright, this is why I usually have this thing sitting up in a different position so I can see my pills when I put them in. So the squirrel jumped off the hamster wheel. I don't remember what I was saying, and I can't go back on the video right now to change it, so to figure out where I was. So anywho, it is what it is. I think we'll repack those. Another. So whatever. Yeah. Things get changed around a lot, so I went to a different a hospital pharmacy, and that way hopefully I will always have my meds to some extent. I mean, there's always going to be like the change of the Trulicity to a pill instead of Trulicity, because they couldn't get it, and they would have been able to get it eventually, but my doctor was tired of playing their pharmacy game, so we changed to a pill, which is also a little bit better, I guess, because that way I don't have to have it refrigerated. So in case something does happen with electricity or whatever, I don't have to worry about all of my shots going bad or something like that. Because I don't know if you know, I don't remember if I told you, but I dropped another one. this refrigerator in this apartment here sometimes turns off by itself. So, not really good. I'll have to pick that one up too. So I have 2 pills I gotta pick up later. Oy, oy, oy. I should get a little bowl or something. It's really not dropping them out of my hand. It's dropping them, well, out of the hand that's holding them. This is the hand that I dropped them out of. So, oh, not the last pill. Hang on a second. I thought I was done, and then as I fill them, usually I close them up. Right now I only have 1 closed because last month only had 30 days, so so I didn't have to fill that one this time. And it's nice to know that at the end of the month I had taken all of my pills. So there has been years before that I did not. I was not very med compliant. Not by choice, but just the fact that I would forget them. So I finally found a routine that works for me. Is anybody else like that? They have problems forgetting them, or have found a routine that finally works for them? Leave it in the comment below. So yeah, I'm just filling them up so I can make sure that I stay med compliant, which of course you'd fall on the ground. The little blue thingy, that medicine grabber, fell. So the last one, and then we are done filling anyways. Then I just gotta take them every night like I'm supposed to. Alright, so we have, I'm gonna tip this back down because I'm gonna be closing them now. Not that you could really see it anyways, I guess. What would you guys think about this like monthly med thing? I really like it. It's helped me out a lot. That way, I mean, one of my other problems was filling the weekly thing. It was remembering to fill it. It was really weird. You would think after I emptied it, I would fill it and there would be no problem, but I was always forgetting. And then I would have some in there, and then I'd like wonder, did I take that or did I fill them? What's the dealio with this thing? So now that method didn't work, but this one has so far. Let's see, anything else I wanted to bring up? I don't know. So anyways, that is my med refill and your reminder to fill your medications things or get your supplements and whatever you need for this next month. Get it ready so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. It's already ready. All you gotta do is do it. You know? Like, I'm gonna call and ask about these medications tomorrow. So that way they know I'm out. It reminds them as well. I know that they won't do it till the end of the month because that's where I ran out of them. But at least it reminds them that, hey, there's going to be medications coming my way. So, yeah. I am going to I'm filling it the night before, so I'm putting tonight's meds in a pill bottle, so I have them ready to go. Hey, and I did it without dropping any on the floor. So yeah, but I am roasting. I have not had the fan on while we're doing this because, except the little desk one back there. Um, so I am getting really warm. It's really warm in here. So yeah, that's. Oh, I have to keep this pack. Yeah, I gotta keep this one. I have one that comes in a bottle that needs the silicone packet to keep them dry, and they put them in a bottle that's kind of like this one, but the cap is attached to the bottle, and they can't break the seal for me, and I can't physically do it. I had to literally cut the bottoms of the bottles off last time with a knife. So, yes, I was very careful. But I had to cut them all off because they couldn't open them for me, and they're not allowed to re-put them into a package. I can do that once I get here. Um, Once they get here, I can repackage them, but they don't want them out of there because of the silicate packet that's embedded in the cap. Because I guess they're highly acceptable to pulling moisture out of the air. So I asked the pharmacist though if I put it in a different bottle, and I get a desiccant packet. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways, the stuff that pulls out the moisture, and that always reads "Do not eat." Anyways, she, the pharmacy lady that I was talking to was a female, and she said they can't do it, but they can't stop me from doing it. And I said, well, seeing that I can't remove the packet off the top of the thing because it's in this, like, almost looks like a small little miniature K-cup in a way, but with a filter on the bottom and no plastic like a K-cup would be. Um, but I tried taking it off there, and it was just loose stuff, so I couldn't do anything with it. So I asked her if she would send me a little packet, and so she had done that with the last shipment. So um, they obviously were like, okay, as long as you're going to do it, we can't legally do it because that's what the pharmacy said, I guess, or something. I don't know. I don't know why they make the bottles so hard to get into, anyways. Even these child-proof caps, I used to have the other pharmacy make sure I didn't have these child-proof caps. That when they got the prescription ready, they would just take this one off and put a regular twist one on, because sometimes I can't get these off. Does anybody else have a problem like that? Because I've tried it with other things to grab onto it and give me a better grip, and I sometimes still can't do it. And I definitely can't do it with that one for the new diabetes medicine. And I'm not even going to be able to pronounce it, let you know. But anyways, they come in a weird container. I literally cut all the bottoms off and then just poured the meds out. So we're going to put these down here because I got to do something with those. This is tonight's. So yeah, so I got all these. I'm still doing my mood gummies. They changed their packaging to like this paper outer bag with like a plastic lining. It's all one piece, but it seems to make their gummies a little bit harder. Like the air is getting in there or something versus when they were doing the Mylar bags. So I figured, I don't know, I'd tell them about it, and so they gave me like a code for like 5% off my next order, which isn't really a whole lot, but I was just notifying them that their new packaging has changed their product a little bit. I mean, it still tastes good, it still works, it's just that they're not as soft as like the gummies that they used to have. Now they're a little bit harder, so you can tell that they've gotten to the air a bit. But anyways, I saved this package so that I could put them in there so they wouldn't get any more issues with it. So yeah, still gotta pick up 2 pills, but I'll do that. Pretty soon Mr. Man the Century Bob, the body opponent bag, this guy back here that's just been laying around, will be in its spot pretty soon, hopefully, so I can have my bed back. Especially since he doesn't do anything. He just lays there. Oh, I wish he was kind of. I don't know if I wish he was a robot or not, but it would be nice to have some more help around here on a daily basis. Not like to do everything for me, but when I've gotten to the point where I'm out of spoons, which equals energy for us spoonies, which are spoonies are people with chronic illness. So, yeah, I don't know. I just run out of them so soon. I just run out of energy. So, it's nice to have the robotic vacuum cleaner. It saves that energy to do that, to do something else. So, yeah. What else was I going to say? Oh, I'm thinking about cutting my own hair. I don't know if I mentioned this last time I did a video like this or not, but it's not letting me do anything. This is what it does. I look like a goofball. So I'm thinking about trying to cut my own hair, seeing that I can't go out, and the guy that was going to come here to cut hair was $35, and that was a discount for us. That is not the price that I paid the last time I went there for his haircuts, so I was like, mm-mm. And everybody else was like, nope. So, and I can't get out to go do that, so I'm thinking about just taking the clippers to it and the guards, of course, because I'm not that good. In fact, I have never cut my hair ever by myself. In fact, I've had other people cut my hair, but I've never tried to do it myself. And I figured I'm stuck inside, so and a lot of people did it during the health issue. So why not give it a try? It's gonna grow back by late spring anyways, so would you guys like to see that? I don't know. I don't know if you would or not. But yeah, that's what I'm interested in doing. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that video or not. If if you guys don't want it, I won't put it up there. That's fine. But yeah, okay, I'm roasting, so I gotta go. Make sure you get your stuff for next month ready, or get it at the beginning of the month right away so you have it for the rest of the month. I'm still working on trying to, like I said, to get the MCT oil on a continual basis, and my wild lettuce extractor, I think, whatever it was called, because that did help, and I'm very grateful for the person that got it for me. So I'm still trying to figure out how to get those on a continual basis, so I can keep it in my routine. Because I have noticed I've still got a little bit of MCT oil, but I'm out of the wild lettuce, and I have noticed a little bit of difference, seeing that I'm out of it now. But anyways, I keep saying anyways, I'm gonna let you go. Alright, so as always, may God bless each and every one of you to overflowing, and may He keep you, your friends, and family safe. And stay warm, seeing that it's winter now. Alright? Bye-bye, everybody. See you next time.